Yeah, so now we're going to go over cognition. So cognition is pretty much information processed via schemas, which is schemas are just processes of certain things that we already have. So we're going to go into these stages in very much a lot of detail. So sensory motor stage, you need to know this stage happens between 0 and 1. And then what you learn from this stage is going to be object permanence, okay? Object permanence. Okay, and that's the big thing that you learn here, okay? Definitely understand that. So pre-operational, this is going to be from 2 to 7, okay? And a big thing here is you have a big ego, okay? So everything has to be about you. A really good example is a toddler, right? Okay, let's think about this. A toddler is drawing pictures of her family, okay? In the pictures, though, she's giving everyone in her family her face, okay? So it's pretty much like that. You're growing like egocentric and you really only care for yourself. And then another thing that happens at this stage is toddlers now tend to give like animals like teddy bears and stuff, they like give them human characteristics. And to go back to like the daughter example, imagine if the daughter is drawing on a piece of paper and she has a like teddy bear, she's gonna give that teddy bear a paper and a pen, pretty much just like, oh, I'm drawing too. Stage 3 is concrete operational, and then during this stage, first it happens 7 to 11, and then during this stage you really start to understand concepts like conversion, right? So a really popular example is before this stage, if you gave like a toddler a small cup, okay, and then a large cup, but put less water in the large cup, before this stage, the child would say the large cup has more water simply because it's larger, okay? But when you hit concrete operational, that's when you start learning stuff like that, okay? So you're understanding conservation. This is where you also become less egocentric. So you're not now, if you were to draw a picture of your family, well, you would draw everyone with their own face. And then formal operational is going to be from 12 to adulthood. And this is pretty much the big thing here is going to be abstract thinking. Okay. And one thing you could think of is like a child learning how to do the Piaget theorem is an example of like abstract thinking about the formal operational stage. And then last but not least, problem solving. This is just some ways that I don't know, Kaplan had it. So trial and error is a very popular problem solving thing, heuristics, biases, and algorithms, okay? So we're going to stop that there so this video doesn't run too long. Hopefully that was helpful, and I'll see you.